So I had an incredible experience in one place, and then I got to my destination and I experienced a completely different reality. And so COVID and the experiences that our people are having, when we have the same experience over and over, we perceive that this is our reality, but in actuality, everything is an illusion. The only thing that is true is love and light, and I think most of you really understand that. When I say to you, who are you? You are divine. People think that it's about the exterior aspect, but it's really about the interior of who we are. We are created by God. We are divine. We are created in divinity. And the truth is that we're full of love and full of light. And the truth is that we're here to recognize that we are this light and that we are this love. So when I say you are divine, it is not your ego or your character or your personality or the facade or the masks in which you carry, but it's really about the divinity within you. I see this in all human beings, and very often they cannot see it within themselves. And so when I say to someone, you are divine, often they walk away thinking that I am talking about their character versus the divinity of their own soul, the majesty of their soul. So I'm in Mexico City, and there is a woman that has received a text on her phone that has really disturbed her. She's quite distraught. She leaves and she has to go towards a plug in the wall to plug in her phone so she can continue texting as she's experienced a great loss or great grief in her life. She has left her luggage, and now I'm watching her luggage. And eventually she is crying and she's really, really, really distraught. And so I go up to the luggage and I bring it to her, and it doesn't even faze her. She is so involved in her devastation, in her grief, that she's very unaware of that I've actually dropped off the luggage or that it doesn't even matter. So at one particular point, she's finished texting and she's on the floor and I'm kneeling beside her, and I said to her, listen, do you need anything? Can I help you? Can I take care of you? Can I do something for you? Do you need money? Tell me what you need. What can I do for you? And she said, no, nothing, thank you very much. What surprised me that no one in the airport, no one did anything. No one really made any effort at all. This is really the results of COVID. Everyone surviving, everyone in their own little box, everyone surviving in their own reality, instead of realizing that we're all here to love each other. We're all here to share and nurture each other. And here is this woman crying and devastated, and no one seems to really pay any attention to her. So I'm fully aware that the universe has brought me here to assist her. She finally composes herself and she goes and buys a box of tea. And she comes to me and she said to me, you're the kindest person I think I've ever met in my life. And she gave me a box of tea. And then I put my arms around her and I said to her, listen, I need you to listen with your heart. You are divine. You are beautiful. And your experiences that you are having doesn't define you. It only is a temporary experience that your ego is displaying, but truly you are divine. And she started to cry in my arms and she said, I know I am, but I forgot it temporarily. So I arrived in this town in Mexico, and this particular town is called Zipolite. And this particular town, everyone is smoking their own experience, and you can sit in a public restaurant where people smoke their choice. This entire town is about love. Dogs are playing on the beach, people are hugging each other, everyone is nude on the beach, there's no police around at all. So here you have a reality that you're in a town where everyone sees each other, talks to each other, smiles at each other. Everyone is pretty naked most of the time. You can't be naked in a restaurant, but pretty much people are in their own vibe. They have no shame at all. So no matter what your experience in life is, be aware that it's only temporarily. Whatever you're experiencing is just a hologram. It is just a temporary experience. Because the truth is, you might not know who you are as of yet, but you are divine. You are created in divinity, and you are light. And when I meditate, the luminosity, the light that absorbs me is so blinding at times that I am nothing. I am just consciousness. So when I say to you, you are divine, it's because this luminosity within you is divinity. When you see a flower bloom, you can say, wow, that consciousness within that plant is wow. Everything is consciousness, is an expression of consciousness. So when you have an experience, it is only temporarily, because the truth is, you're just consciousness. You're just love. Have a beautiful day.